Well, hello everyone. This is Kari, and I'd like to talk about something very special that's going to be happening in the December sky 2020. There will be a great conjunction of planets, Jupiter and Saturn, in the constellation of Capricorn on December 21st of this year. Now, in Norse Mythic terms, Jupiter is translated to Thor. Jupiter is a ruddy god of thunder, much like Thor. And the day that is named for Jupiter, Jueves in Spanish, is called Torsdag in Norwegian, or Thursday, Thor's Day in English. While Scandinavians maintain Saturday as Lørdag or washing day, you can hear how English maintains Saturn Day and gives this day to Saturn. Saturn has often been associated with the god Loki, and I think washing day is so important to Nordic people that they weren't very likely to give up washing day to make an equivalent for the Romans to create an equivalency of that day. There's nothing that equals washing day in our culture. So Loki has been called the trickster god, who teaches the hard-won lessons to the gods. His presence is dreaded, and he lacks the grace and beauty of the other gods. Saturn has a similar reputation in Hindu astrology. His presence also means that there will likely be trouble. Saturn and Loki will put you through a series of lessons, humiliations, and tricks to overcome. And if you overcome these, you will be rewarded. Saturn creates teachers and wise folk. Loki delivers gifts to the gods that increase their power. Without Loki's meddling, Thor wouldn't even have his hammer Mjolnir. There are many stories about Loki and Thor traveling together. In most of these stories, Thor is being honed or sharpened by the mischief that Loki is making. Thor grows from an arrogant, childish god in these early stories to a humble and just god who sits at the feet of the Norns themselves. In one of the stories, they travel in his goat cart to the outer world, where they meet a giant of nature called Utgard Loki. This is not the same as the Loki that he's traveling with, who I sometimes call Ingard Loki. The kind of mischievous power that you can control on the Ingard is not the same as that on the Utgard. This Loki is a giant of nature who challenges Thor and his companions to some impossible tasks, disguised by illusion to appear simple. Thor finds he cannot drain the horn, which is actually not a drinking horn, but actually the ocean. He cannot lift the cat off the floor, which is really the world serpent in cat form, Jormungandr, and many other tasks. In this tale, Thor is humbled and feels just terrible, how humiliated he is and how small and weak he feels. So Utgard Loki, feeling sorry for him, reveals that the illusion is what he was having, and lets him know that no one could have completed these tasks. In fact, if he had, the world would have been destroyed. So I'm thinking about the conjunction of these planets, Thor and Loki in the goat card of Capricorn, on the edge of the universe. And I'm thinking about how many things in this world that I cannot control, especially in this COVID-19 world, and about how badly things might turn out if I tried to control these uncontrollable things, just being one simple mind. So the lesson in this conjunction for me is to maintain humility and respect for the outer world, for the world of natural forces, the world that we should not try to control. And I will look up at the night sky and see the bright star made by Thor and Loki as they both get a lesson that enlightens them. Now I won't feel too embarrassed about all the things I can't figure out and all the illusions that I get caught up in, knowing that even the gods must learn to be humble. I hope you have a chance to see this great conjunction and continue to enjoy the night sky here in December.